Laurel, guess what time it is now?
It is time for the Sick of the Week. Sick of the Week!
Can you talk about the study on Parkinson's and golf courses?
For sure. We've actually gotten a couple of questions about Parkinson's. Another listener asked about Parkinson's being a man-made disease based on a Politico EU article. Parkinson's is a disorder of the nervous system that affects movement, and it gets worse over time. It's estimated that there are about 90,000 new cases diagnosed each year, but it is largely driven by the fact that we have an aging population, and Parkinson's is a disease of aging. Still, about 4% of cases are diagnosed in people under 50. So because it is predominantly a disease of aging, and we in the US in particular have an older population, then we would expect to see cases increase. But it is possible that cases could be accelerated due to environmental factors, which is what a lot of people are looking at right now. For example, this golf course study. In overly simplified terms, it found that living within 1 to 3 miles of a golf course increased the odds of developing Parkinson's by 126%. There are, as always, limitations to the study, but I think the more concerning outcome than proximity is that people living in areas that have a water system that is shared with a golf course had nearly double the risk of Parkinson's. The implication being that pesticide and herbicide runoff from golf courses is contaminating drinking water. Now, I wouldn't really classify Parkinson's as a man-made disease. It was named after James Parkinson's description of men in 1817, but there are references to what was likely Parkinson's disease in much earlier texts. I do think it's possible that there are man-made factors that influence the gene expression that causes Parkinson's. We talked about it in our exposome episode. New chemicals really only prove their safety by giving high doses to rats and seeing if they have negative responses like seizures or tumor growth. They're not looking for long-term, slow progressing issues. So we get left trying to catch up when things begin to show signs that they have negative long-term health impacts. I don't think anything so far is like a smoking gun, but it is certainly enough for us to need to seriously and objectively evaluate the risks, particularly when the only benefit seems to be lush lawns. So this week's Sick of the Week is going to this golf course study. I do not want anyone getting Parkinson's, but I am a committed hater of golf courses. So I am happy to have more fuel for my fires of rage that allow me to continue to feel smug about how bad they are for the environment.